When narcissists feel they're losing control over you, they use hoovering as an emotional abuse or blackmail technique. Hoovering is the act of quickly and eagerly consuming something. It is an attempt to trick you into another cycle of abuse so they can restore their power in you. From a narcissist's perspective, they will try to suck you back into a relationship by any means necessary. Like how you began your relationship with them. They will often start by being sweet and charming but eventually be poorly treated. How can you tell if you're being hoovered up by a narcissist? Watch until the end as I show you 9 signs that you are being hoovered by a narcissist. Number 1. Narcissists will act as if nothing happened. One of the first signs you will encounter when a narcissist is trying to hoover you is when they contact you out of the blue. Keep an eye out for messages of nostalgia or questions that appear to be harmless. The goal isn't to figure out the answer, it's to refocus your attention on them. They'll merely contact you to sweep the matter under the rug and expect your routines to stay the same. This may involve contacting you to inquire about your day or sending you funny memes. Anything that was normal in your relationship before. They may come up at your workplace and offer you to take you home, bring you coffee during your break, random offering of flowers without occasion, and so on. Narcissists would never admit they made a mistake or accept responsibility for their conduct. They may act as if nothing terrible happened in their relationship. This is all a deception for the narcissist to keep the channels of communication open while also attempting to deceive you into believing the relationship isn't truly over. Number 2. Narcissists will apologize so much. Remember that narcissists cannot truly change. You may believe that it is worthwhile to try again with them and accept their apologies, but please think twice or 3 times. Expect them to appear repentant and overly apologetic. This hoovering technique has deceptive undertones that may persuade you. Change the subject of conversation and observe how they react. If the narcissist becomes irritated with you, it appears that their sorry is not genuine. Narcissists do what benefits them at the expense of others. These sorry behaviors will only continue because they worked in the past. Be careful of apologetic behaviors that appear to be performative. They make a big show of it. This is yet another method for manipulation. It's tempting, but the most acceptable apology improves behavior over time rather than verbosity. Consider what you desire and the most appropriate reaction for you right now. Number 3. Narcissists will profess their love and affection for you. Love bombing is a technique used by narcissists to express their love and affection for you. The narcissist will try to win you back by reminding you of the good times. Narcissists will use their undying love to make these memories feel more meaningful. They may claim that you are the ideal match for them or that no one else can make them feel like you do. Making grandiose declarations of love can help to warm you up. They hope you will melt when you realize that they still love you after all this time. Lies. Whatever that case may be, narcissists will use the L word in the hopes of appealing to your emotions and persuading you to stay. Lies. Number 4. Narcissists will make extravagant promises. When the narcissist uses the love bombing technique, they will back it up with extravagant promises. You'll hear them make promises like taking you on vacation, buying your dream house, or even marrying you. The chances of them keeping these promises are slim to none. A narcissist is not making promises to you because they have no responsibility to anyone other than themselves. They accept no responsibility for what they do or do not do, how they behave, or why you feel the way you do, let alone what you desire. Any promise they make is to themselves, not to you. Remember that these are not for you. Narcissists do this to keep you as a source for them as long as possible. Number 5. Narcissists will try to use other people to get to you. A narcissist will use manipulation strategies to entice you back to them. These methods may include communicating with your parents regularly and telling them how much they miss you. These narcissists will tell your mutual friends how wonderful you are and how much they regret letting you go. Or they will use your child as an intermediary by having them relay messages back. Be wary of this hoovering technique. which involves having others close to you contact you on their behalf. Sending messages through other people could be a tactic they use to continue bombarding you with their messages of love. It could be because you've cut communication with them as much as possible. Number 6. Narcissists will try to lure you in with pity. Narcissists are overly dramatic individuals. They mostly enjoy throwing pity parties. They love to fabricate fictitious crises or emergencies to gain your attention in established contact channels. They usually pretend that there has been a death in the family or exaggerate their own diseases. Narcissists' insatiable craving for attention and praise is the fundamental reason for their overly emotional behavior. They want to be the center of your attention as much as they want to hoover you using this approach. In general, they try to get your attention by making you feel worried dramatically. Number 7. Narcissists will spread false rumors about you. All of these good hoovering strategies will begin to turn against you at this point. False rumors about you will be propagated among mutual friends and acquaintances by narcissists who use drama as a weapon. These allies who were previously a means of regaining your trust are now working against you. They're making up stories and revealing your weaknesses to get you to defend yourself. Any black and white stories that may portray you as the villain and them as the victim should be avoided. However, the more you try to fix what happened, the more complicated it will become. Narcissists do this to jeopardize your social life and isolate you from your support system. They believe that you'll return to them if you don't have somebody to support you. You have no control over what others say about you, but you control how you react to it. Unfortunately, it's a meaningless effort that won't get you anywhere soon. Number 8. Narcissists will gaslight you. After spreading rumors and accusing you of ridiculous things, the narcissists will now gaslight you. You don't appreciate my efforts. I can't believe you don't remember how hard I worked for us. You're too sensitive. I didn't treat you hideously. I did my best. The narcissist will know to downplay their wrongdoings, which sows doubt in your mind. They avoid accountability and disregard your feelings by gaslighting you to subtly twist the situation. When deciphering the hidden essence of their communications, trust your gut intuition. These claims are designed to be foolish, and they are well aware of this. They don't want you to think about whether or not what they're saying is true or to calm down and ignore what they're saying. They want every part of you to react, so you better be ready for it. Number 9. Narcissists will threaten to hurt themselves. Threats of self-harm are the most obvious signs that a narcissist is hoovering you. A narcissist may threaten to harm themselves as a last resort when attempting to entice them back into a relationship. This is such a manipulative tactic in which they will try to force you to respond by threatening to harm themselves if you don't. In the worst case scenario, some threaten to kill themselves if you do not return their calls and texts. Suppose you do think that narcissists are in immediate danger. In that case, you can always call your local emergency services number and have them handle it. It's important to remember that your inaction is not responsible for someone else's self-harm or suicide. Narcissists are generally good manipulators and have a way of working you into their lives. They're masterful at twisting the truth, making it so that you'll feel as if you owe them something. But remember, narcissists do this to everyone. The best way to gain some perspective is to step back and look at yourself from an outsider's point of view. If you do, you should begin to see the red flags, including these hoovering techniques with the narcissist, and understand that they're just using you. If you are learning from this video, give this one a like, subscribe to this channel, click and watch this next video right here.